Stream. Happy Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing fantastic. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. And as the title and thumbnail do suggest, I have no fucking clue what's going on. You guys get to decide. Hanky, congrats on the W. Hope you're doing well. Castle, what's good, brother? And Al, my favorite developer. How you doing, handsome? Hope everybody's doing great, though. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Editing your next video. Okay. I am considering, we've talked about it before, but I'm considering doing editing streams. Obviously, it wouldn't be the whole stream because it doesn't take me that long to edit, but I am considering doing streams where I edit the vlog like live, like you guys are watching the editing process, so I can answer questions if anybody has questions, even though I feel as though my vlogs aren't so like fantastic that I warrant getting out a ton of questions. But if there's any questions about why I do things the way I do things, or if you guys want to provide input, you can do it live. That'll be fine. Hank, show some enthusiasm, brother. That'll be fine. It is what it is. God. I'm trying to continue to expand and give different content. Something went wrong. Of fucking course it did. Of fucking course something went wrong. I'm saying that because I just finished editing today's vlog. And I can delete that video off my fucking phone. Dude, what the fuck? Whoa. What are we talking about? Delete. Why can't I delete that? What the fuck? I mean, that's like a gigabyte right there. Where you put up a video and answer questions. No, I'll be like, it will be live. So like, it would be, let me pull up a example. I guess let me just go to like CapCut. We'll just use CapCut. Sure, sign in with my main account. Whatever. Dude, why can't I delete that? I don't want to like unsend it. Oh my god. Nothing is ever easy, bro. This is fucking stupid. Okay, so what if I go like this and delete all of these? Delete 12 videos. I just can't. So my phone's cooked. Super. God, fuck. I already signed in. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking crash out, chat. I'm going to crash out. Cool. Don't need any of that. Yep. Okay, got it. So I'll use CapCut as an example, but it would literally be a stream like this, where I would go and do the step-by-step process of editing everything. Picking out the songs with you guys and everything, so you guys would see every step of the stream. Fucking Mikey, that would be okay. I'm pissed because I had to miss basketball tonight because fucking Hugo was dying, and now he's just vibing. So it's like, cool. Cool. I'm glad you threw up for 30 minutes. Multiple times. Can I delete shit now? Please? Or are you gonna be whack and cringe? Okay. We're in business. Get this bullshit off my phone. Yes! Don't know what was going on. Recently deleted. View album. Select. Delete all. Delete from devices. Oh my god. I can't get rid of the basketball video. It's literally a thorn in my side. It's like, oh yeah, you know how this thing fell through? Lol. You want to see something really funny? We're just not going to let you delete it. Okay, that's exporting. But no, you guys would watch me edit live on the big screen. And we would talk and pick songs together. Or not. Just want my fucking video to finish rendering. That would be super cool. Super cool. Super, super, super cool. Anyway, though, hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Checking my email real quick. I don't like how long it's taking to render. Manage storage. Don't I pay for a terabyte? Open Google Photos. What do we got going on here? Oh, it's got all of my vlog stuff. From like the early vlogs, the first two. Excellent. Yes, it exported. Beautiful. Okay, now we just got to get a perfect thumbnail. What should be the thumbnail? That face was good. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. I like the way it looks. I guarantee it. Okay, now we go over to Canva. This also is stalling time, so you guys can pick a game. Pick the game we play. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Thanks, Canva. I'm glad I'm a fast learner. Appreciate it. That loses a little bit of image fidelity when I do that. It's not quite ideal. It's 2K, but it is what it is. Actually, we're gonna fuck it. We'll lose the fidelity. Who cares? Not me. Duplicate. Goes there. Background remover. Justin. Hunter. Pub COD. What do you think this is? 2024? No, I need a single player game. But I will be back on my I will be back on my COD bullshit whenever Dance comes out. Fired. That looks weird. Fired looks funny. Fired as a word just looks weird. Hollow. That should be good. Go to layers. Have that bind there. No, I'm just taking a RPG break. I'll hop back on COD when the new season drops, because they're dropping a new map for zombies. Bro, last video has a 73% retention. Holy shit! How did I not see that? Justin, I think I saw what's up, but what's up, brother? We're using Roku 1. Just a little bit bigger. Did you get it? I gave him the code. It should be working. Or should have worked. If it didn't, I can change that. Hey. Monetization turned on. Add to playlists. Comments are on. Upload. Publish. Okay. That's uploading. Bro, forgot about me. What are you talking about, bro? Forgot about you. What? What do you mean? I was supposed to give you like a 25%. We can cook up a coupon right now. I'll cook up a coupon code right now. Hunter comes in all willy-nilly whenever he wants. Crying about a coupon code. Fuck. I'll have to fly to Redacted. Beat your ass. You beat all the Borderlands yet? No. No. But the return to Borderlands 2, because we're only 2 games in. Borderlands 2 should either be tomorrow or Friday. Hunter, I'm sad. You were in my city, on my block, and you ain't pull up to say what's up. Crazy. Asking me about a coupon code. This motherfucker. I can do a membership promotion? Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. No excuse. It's crazy. It's a good percentage. We'll go 25% off. I should give you 2% off because you came in second. It was in October. It was October. Did I win the vote? No, Micah. Close though. Close second. Close second. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Where is this motherfucker? Members. There's Ghosty. I'm sure, Hunter. I'm sure. Chat, I think Hunter left my Discord. I think Hunter quit on my cord. Abandoned me. Wait, what? In October, though, there was promo codes for the people that won Black Friday. But we're going to do more promo codes this summer and spring. Yeah, exactly. We got you to click, though. See? I'm a YouTuber now. Is ISO? RIP ISO, bro. He been dead for a minute. But ISO is K dot, right? K period. 5 mutual friends. Oh, there's Hunter. 4 mutual servers. Oh, he is in there. Message. That's your code, by the way. What I sent you is your promo code, and it has one use. So if you share it, you don't get to use it, and that's tough. It's 25% off an entire order. So I'm gonna make no money, but it's fine. I really don't give a shit. Anyway, though, that is ISO. Why is ISO? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, is that a different ISO? It's not. Why does it say ISO is suspected of being a part of an online terrorist group? Huh? Bro, it says that he's suspected of being a member of a terrorist group. That's crazy. That man's insane. He do be terrorizing though. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Oh, never mind. I don't care. Lost me. Okay, Outer Worlds 1. 6-4. One of these days, chat, we're gonna play it. One of these days, we will play Oblivion. And it might be when the remaster comes up. Or comes out. Or playing it one of these days. You guys just want me to save my first time for the remaster. I respect that and appreciate that. Thank you. Let's play some Outer Worlds. I don't know how close we are to beating it. Matter of fact, I don't think we're close at all. Yeah, we're keeping it a beam. Keeping it a buck. But, honestly, who gives a fuck? Bars. Down there. Boop, boop. I know, but I want to play it so bad. Cisco's actually your bestie boo? Crazy. Cisco and I used to be besties at one time. And then the money changed him. So whatever. He's too New York. See, chat, I'm playing a game here where if I talk enough shit about ISO, he'll come into the chat and defend himself. Hey, to New York, bro. It's the Aki way. I asked if he was ever coming back, and he said never, never, never. He said never, never, never. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Oh.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray.
I have a fucking shrink ray?
Find a target.
Holy shit, I have a shrink ray. Fuck the shotgun. We're equipping the shrink ray.
Shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, okay, the thing is dead. I think it's because it's dead. Oh, there's a piggy. Can we shrink the piggy? What's up, Bubbles? Oh, I shrunk Bubbles. Oh, for just like a second. What kind of ammo does it take? Plasma, I'm assuming? It takes energy. Yeah, mini. It's a teacup pig. Oh, so that's the...
That's my communications terminal.
So that was... That's the thing. So we have two choices here. So we can either give him the dimethyl sulfoxide or send the tracking signal. I'm more inclined to not do the tracking signal one. I want to wake up all my friends. Let the universe starve.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies
Nerd.
are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind? You absolutely should. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
No, he's behind a wall.
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal.
Oh, he wants me to do it. Billie Eilish, are you? Well, I think if Billie Eilish and I were friends, and she was in my city, she would hit me up, rather than tell me months afterwards. I don't know. That's just a thought. That's just an idea I've had. I don't know. I don't know.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time. I've heard those iconoclasts outcasts have a rather smashing opinion of you. What's on... Certain...
City of Stars. What the fuck?
What's on your mind?
I've already talked to you.
Certainly. How can I help? Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when
That's
I
crazy.
rescued you,
I'm
and that
all of
turned out fine.
5'3" and he's afraid of me.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but... I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond...
Hey, level up, level up, level up, level up. Shoot. What should we level up next? Probably lockpicking. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll put 5 into persuade.
I want to talk to you. You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
God damn it, Felix.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling tales of the unreliable. Or maybe spine-chilling... I'm partial to that last one. Not bad. Got a nice ring to it.
You're what?
Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system.
Felix, my balls is crazy.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me.
Nope.
I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me...
See Eli on his birthday. Who's Eli?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Oh, glitch. Okay.
Because I'm not in the business of meet me in my office. I've authorized...
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she...
I feel like I need to go do her mission. Because once I do the hope, my board reputation will fall, and then this mission will fail. I'll bring Felix and Nyoka. Nyoka? Halcyon. Well, God, I got a shrinking ray. I'll shrink your bitch ass. I'll shrink all y'all bitch asses. Like you. Just boop, shrunk. Boop, shrunk. Boop, shrunk.
Not so fast.
What? What do you want?
All right, you're clear. Captain's expecting you.
Shut up.
Go on.
Nobody asked you. Ooh. Yammo. Don't mind if I do. Is it? Yeah, I would imagine it is kind of odd. 153 to 345, so 100%, 100%. So yeah. Armor. I can't have fun. I gotta. Hey, bro. It's a bitch. As somebody who is very social, I can 100% understand what you're saying. Because even though I'm very social, I do know I'm picking up exactly what you're throwing. Oh, aren't you the motherfucker we snuck in on? Yeah, it is. What's up, Sophia?
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on.
How do you know about that?
That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
I will.
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing.
They were.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction.
Damn, Sophia.
I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls.
Do you remember the
with
OG
us.
ones? Remember we used to do that a bunch?
That's your solution. Put the whole colony on ice. People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. Your dreams of a people's revolution are the juvenile fantasies of
Really?
a frustrated child.
Oh man, Luke and I used to
won't
rip like a
pretend the truth isn't
band.
damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
Haha, Justin. I know I'm fat. No, Pokemon cards.
I'll answer however I can. The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our
I
colony.
know.
And as long as Byzantium survives,
Bacon is pretty good.
Halcyon
I'm more of
may
a
one
breakfast
day
sausage guy
recover from the
myself, but bacon's
collapse.
pretty solid.
We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
You're insane.
Are you out of your mind? We're not gonna murder a town of innocent people.
You will do exactly as you're told, or I will have you shot for insubordination.
That's crazy.
I will
Grandmaster
hunt
is
until I'm out
wild.
of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain.
No.
I need a decision from you. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Cap. I'm disappointed.
Looks like we're doing this. We're not getting through.
Oh shit. Bro, he has the Grandmaster in my man is playing ranked Chatterbait, bro. He's a ranked gooner.
Clyde's got a crew of his own, huh? Did you want to ask me something?
Nope. Oh, jerk, mate. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. Oops. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out of here, boys.
Yoka, I got some questions I've been meaning to ask you about being a hunter and all.
Felix, are you reading off your hand again?
Yep. So, first question. Before you kill your prey... That's what you get.
I can immediately flip this and get a bag. Oh yeah, all the time. Literally every vlog. Yeah, now I have to right. Oh my god. To wipe out the rich colony instead. It's tough. I'll keep one of the helmets. That does 53 armor comparison to 29. Sell you. Oh, for like liking you? You meet my girl. You might actually wonder how I pulled.
Thought I saw something.
What was that?
Jackasses incoming!
Can't get past that armor.
Got the last of him!
No comment.
Some crew members are causing a We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Thanks, Ada.
Or the sun.
Thanks, Ada.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Damn, Hunter. Damn. I have a perk. Oh yeah, we're using that for sure.
I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability.
Felix and Nyoka. Yeah.
Is
He is. Hope. Home sweet home. It's weird being back. Wait, there's ops? Oh shit, there's ops here. Oh my god, fucking blew his shit smooth off. The fuck did he hit me with?
We're not exploding, so guess it worked. That's the last of it. him!
Damn it, Nyoka. It's my armor, I think. I always wanted to dunk. I'm pissed that I never could. I was close. I got really close to dunking. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're a drone. Let's swap out the hunting rifle for the shock cannon. I'm ready to figure out what we're gonna eat, but that means. Yeah, exactly. Losing all that weight. Absolutely. Just flying. I got really close to dunking when I was in high school. Well, help me. It worked. I'm going to how it worked. How the fuck do I break the news, Captain? Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I have been eating my rations while I don't need them. I don't mind feeling hungry. And my chief engineer is full of faculties. I'm glad you went up to this, but start eating your full share. It's an order. All due respect. Cap, we're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means all right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank, when you stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it, so either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give leftovers to somebody else. Interesting. Again, audio, damn it. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. We're continuing sessions at 112. We're from hibernation 8 at time of extraction. Oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago, time of death 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt to revive our frozen colonists, making a mockery of me and my procedure. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt of fresh thaw, extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more I could take of this. Far asleep, and last 72, can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Dosage 112. My name Harley Stan, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry Harley couldn't save you. Wait, what? I say words begin audio log. What a ridiculous, inconvenient program. What happens if I accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on. Make this decision. There we go. Excellent. Well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the... Food 36 hour I'm gonna you. Thank the lost as well the gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. I'll get a damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice. Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. What?
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge?
I'm 5'2".
Sorry. File not found.
Thank you, Justin. God, somebody believes me. Current, what the fuck?
Am I the only one who wants to scratch my name on one of those pods? Yeah.
What happened? There was hundreds of thousands. Occupant queso removed. Unknown, hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here for just to keep damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. There was hundreds of thousands.
They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
And there's only 10,000 left? I mean, still that's a lot of people, but not nearly as many as there once was. Dear God. Hacker Man.
Here they come.
Died frayed. Went out sad. Let me pick this up. Oh. Cool. Oh my God, the amount of pods in here is insane. What? Bro. This man Wells was a psychopath. God, imagine I'd be being full-time. That shit would hit soon. Soon, I say soon.
Keep your shoulders up.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Justin's, I've been watching for months. I thought I found the alt account. Open the fucking door, Will. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyways. A necessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly through. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and you're picking which few you'll consume in your madness. What? Cap, you hear that here? What? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get it into cold storage. If they get there before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. What? I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly through. Jesus.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain.
The
we will
flocky
have that.
parties.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain?
Flock offs.
Jump starting the skip drive.
Oh, I accidentally pressed A.
Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Just cold starting the skip drive. We're nasty. Look at that. Perfect park job.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
We're gonna swap this. For this.
Easy now.
What? I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Oh, hell. No one informed me of any surprise inspection.
Got his ass.
Of course. I'll just get out of your way.
Damn right, Commander.
Don't test me, Bradley. Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Actually, I kind of want everything that's in there. melted in. Robophobia. Nah. I don't have any flaws. I'm flawless. Except for being 5'1". Oh, Bolter Pister 2.0.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No. That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Must be like coming home, boss.
It resets at the start of every stream. See what happened. What is it, Resi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms, I didn't know what to do. Pod alarms, the colonist? Yes, see, I'll check it out. Thanks. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi, help me hook up another in secret. I've been checking on every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted me yet. I'll collect whatever evidence before I do. I don't know why Franco would start waking people up. We're short on food as it is. Should throw out the fucking hairlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. What's like sacrificing his people? What's going on? Resi, find Alexi. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What? Why? He's the one tampering with the pods. Oh, what? You're gonna spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi. You ate them? And I'm apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as detonated. Oh no, I can't. I'm going to be sick. Just find Alexi. Okay. I've been talking to Frank, and how's the break? Captain, he makes kind of sense. Damn, Alexi, not you too. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something out. We're not cannibals. Yikes. Yikes.
I usually just kick him down.
Can I seep? It is crazy that they just started munching on people. I failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something was on the soil. We have months of rations, accrued toxic cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their withering spirits and to bar the way from those too far gone at nights. While my stomach grows, I fear I might stray towards that dark path. But I think of our Lucas asleep in his pod, and I think of all those other sons and daughters, mothers and fathers. If I woke up on Halcyon and my family had been devoured by these ghoulish men, I will steal my resolve. I will resist. Physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we learned about the role it takes on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey when we still had rations. That seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Crew, I don't know who let Frank know all that cell, but he's now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be in prison for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage told to be frozen, and upon our arrival, Halcyon will be turning the authorities. I'm locking off the cold storage base. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in, please. Resi, can you get us to Halcyon? Or can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell will happen? I'll fill you when we get there. Damn. So they just started munching. Crazy. I know, man. The only beards. I think it was the only beards. I really do. I think that's what it was. Oh, I'm officially over encumbered. Womp womp. 189 damage in comparison to 242. Yep, we're dropping you. I'll drop the shovel. Oh. Secret tunnel. What is going on? I know. We might, Hunter, I think we're cooked, brother. Mama Wilhelm Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me a tiny piece, so I tasted it. It doesn't matter. It tastes like it was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke my lock. I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that is my choice. I think that's the only move. But she didn't die in here. I'll be Pablo. I'll be Jorge. That was my name when I took Spanish class. Did anybody else Spanish teacher make them do that and pick a name? Or I guess I could do queso. Did I lose Felix? Exactly. Speaking of mannequins, I went to Target the last day. Their mannequins are so realistic. You better, Hunter. 'Cause I remember this. And then when I see the highlights on fucking Instagram Reels, I'll comment. Be like, damn, Hunter. I'm so happy for you. Can we get a geek? Yeah, I'm bored of upfront torts. Oh, they were fucking. Oh, that's what that is. How, buddy? Oh, there's lockers. Eye covering. Oh. Imagine if you had a child, that'd be kind of insane. Not kind of about it, it just would be.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Captain. I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Damn, they clapped my boy Wells. Learning spas out of the oven would be crazy. He comes out snaking.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
All right, sleep well, Al. Did you post it on your main channel or Coffee Raptor? Coffee Raptor? I'm gonna show it some love. What does it do damage wise? 160? As per official arrest protocol outlined in the Defense Logic Incarceration document, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in an official court. Failure to appear. He put up a good fight, it looks like. Alright, bye-bye, Hunter. He must have his password written down somewhere.
Great work.
I guess, do I have melee, dialogue, heavy, ranged weapons, engineering? So my hack is at a straight 50. And it needs to be 70. Rich, I'll explain details there. It would be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials will be presented to Halcyon, but locations will be dumped. A new associate dirt sites are too near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them is only about 23.7. They're recovering a ship. Should be a long any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Wait, what? We were lied to. Wait, for Blythe? Who the fuck is Blythe? Oh my god. So it's stealth skills. I need stealth skills to be. £5 overweight. That's just up to oh. Well, first of all, we should 53 times 3 is 156, give or take. Well, let's unequip the shrink ray and this. Equip this. Equip this. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Good enough. Can I say clean your keyboard? My keyboard does need to be cleaned. I'm not going to, but it does need to happen. I'm like not going to right now, obviously. Search the area for a passcode. Would the pig know? I think it's Bubbles. I think the password is Bubbles. Oh. If you're seeing the screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been kidnapped and probably incarcerated by the prefidicious and cowardly government of Halcyon in prison fortress on Tartarus. If you have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of ether. In this case, I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock this panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, after 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with the entire ship full of first colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival has been possible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists. If only corporate would authorize my request. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers for discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects them a few to go missing. 113 seconds, new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before cellular liquefaction reduced them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. And I chose to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. Only experiments where I successfully revive a single subject. 110, 100, 500. Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. And the screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, psychological toll is significant. On to number 13. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself over to the board. I'm not going to beg the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay hiding. I've done my notes with me, I have my equipment. So definitely level up hack. Let's get to 60. I thought we could save Wells.
Some crew members are caught.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're in. Anticipating it. You.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it.
All right, let's get rid of some stuff. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Probably get rid of you. Well, that's 53 times 8. And that is 43 times 12. So, semantics. Okay, go back over here. Actually, I do want the helmet because it's pristine and we can sell it. We can sell it. Sellable, sellable. Okay.
Right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to...
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could...
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all the...
Sure, boss. You do the talking.
Okay. So any side quest that we want to do, we should do our...
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Because we're just getting the acid stepper. Oh, for sure, Justin, for sure, for sure.
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
Don't mess with the best.
Incoming!
piece?
Fried him. Whoa. This gun is nasty. Lots of enemies.
Everyone all right? Smells like something died in here.
Perfect. Now we can sell the things we're not going to use. So the shotgun, we'll keep. But this is pristine, so we sell you, and we sell you. Perfect. And also, since we're here, we'll buy you, and buy you.
Nicely done.
If you need to get in the armory, don't know the code, ask me. I'm not around to check the front desk. Well, I'm a hacker man.
Nobody in this damn town knows how to clean up after themselves. Everyone all right?
New energy cells. We will. Detailed drawing of an advanced pistol. Revisions of comments are scrawled across the image, and mostly illegible writing, except for the name Orson Shaw scrolled in the corner. Cool. Lucky. I'm sorry, brother. I couldn't find it. Dude, where's my car? What's up, Lucky? What's in the bags? Oh, don't need the machine gun.
I had occasion to sleep in an actual coffin once. It was cozier than these rooms.
What happened to Buddy? He just like, he got clipped. Name a bet, bro. Bro, I gotta. Oh man. I remember growing up, the Ashton Kutcher movies. One of my favorite actors, bro. One of the goats. 1 second, chat. I'm starting to think I can. I'm looking at the discography and I'm like, my God, Open Season. That movie was so gas. Killers isn't the one I think it is. No, I think that was Ryan Reynolds. Like, I know he was in Killers, but there was like a movie where like they were a serial killer or something. They took drugs to not. There was like a talking dog. I can't remember the name of the movie. Maybe it was neither of those. Sounds like Scooby-Doo. It could be. But I remember he had like a head in a fridge or something. Am I feeling okay? No. But I appreciate you asking.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner, Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
We have a new friend. Fuck yeah.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truth. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. Take someone to watch your back, please.
Ted 2 or 1,000 Ways to Die in the West. I feel like I gotta go Ted 2. We're bringing Sam. We're bringing Nyoka and Sam. I guess we're just bringing Nyoka because I don't know what fucking buttons to push.
Hey, that pad.
This is Halcyon News.
You mind trying to have a moment here? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. All right, you made your point.
Finessed.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Please. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. He was here to collect his personals, complain about... No, and he was particular about that. Except... Appreciate it. No...
Hey. Hey, more carrying capacity. Is there anything else to do here while we're here? Just to knock a bunch of stuff out.
Great law, is it hot in here? What's that? What'd you... Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering. Are you positive? Can't say I wasn't hoping. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legworks. Wanna try?
Good God. I got ops?
Empty burst pockets can be macromated.
Bastards. I really should upgrade my armor.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
What's going on? Sam, are you fucking Ada?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Sam was plugging and unplugging the USB. Look at him. My little man. I think it comes out next week. I think Assassin's Creed comes out tomorrow, but Atomfall, I think, comes out next week, which is like British Fallout. Very, very intrigued.
Clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
Nice work.
Yeah, I believe so. I think it comes out next week on Game Pass.
Invasive contaminants detected. The stain is too tough for Sam. Pollutant purified.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting it. But yeah, when I saw that get teased, I think it was either like last year, year before last, I don't know. But I saw the teaser come out for that. I am very interested.
Caution! Infestation encroaching! Job classification. Flawlessly finished!
I guess Sam probably has some. He has 4 points. Yeah, I feel like I saw it, like, a teaser for it at, like, the Game Awards or something like that. Howdy, partner.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Former wife. And if you so much as heard a hair on Roseanne... Yeah, okay. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us.
Oh.
The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just... Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? I squandered my chance. If I were a more patient man, I might have confronted Harlow. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle... Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes... With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human... Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships that... If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth...
Back to the ship. Back to the ship with ye.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
2 points. My legs. God damn it, I did the same thing last time. Anything I can sell? Anything worth selling? Not particularly.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable... You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far...
Heads up! That's the last of him.
Yeah, Michael, this man, look at the size of my man's nose. Or he could smell you. He could smell me. There's more ops outside. It's not the last of them.
What was that?
How you doing, Michael? Bro, bro, sure as hell can. Yeah, this gun that Wells gave me, nasty. I saw a red chest while we were smoking the ops. Okay, you have nothing worth stealing. Take those though. It's not stealing anymore because you're all dead. Damn. Hacker Man. Bro, yeah, exactly. You can smell what I had for lunch last month. No, Borderlands 2 is because it was so late. I typically do Borderlands on either Thursday or Friday.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he... Yeah, he did.
Exactly.
And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over
Had
that.
I streamed earlier, I would have played Borderlands.
I hope so. You've given me a lot to think about. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, thanks for your time.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We need Ellie. So let's get rid of Sam. Go Felix, Ellie. Do they hate me here? Oh, they do. Definitely should have done this quest earlier, I think, chat. Live and learn, though, you know?
Anti-wheels level 10. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level tire.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposed...
Huh? What was that?
Take your best shot, asshole.
Are we? Oh my god, we're going to war.
Somebody help Ellie!
Oh my god, even the citizens are bad? Oh shit. We have taken a slippery slope, boys. Light them up, boys. Just causing chaos on the streets, don't mind us.
Marilyn, is that you?
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. It's the floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd
lit.
run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
Jesus.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side.
It is funny, though.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to
Hi, Katie.
Leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Gabe. I know. It's tough.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
That's kind of crazy. It is what it is, though, brother.
So, So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would... They'd both be sitting there watching one of their... Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their... Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like... I'd love to know how you But I want to talk about me. Can I just have a drink and punch some... Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience. Wait a second. I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. I'll make money without My policy is with the Greater Halcyon. Maybe you could use some of your pee. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one. So, you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now.
We're doing this!
I don't want to die!
Who's beefing with us? Oh, we killed a couple civilians and all of a sudden, oh, don't hurt me. Fuck out of here. Oh, it looks like we won't be coming back here anytime soon.
So, where were we? Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirate's Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time. Nice and easy.
Heads up, boss!
I'm warmed up now.
Hacker Man.
Nimble fingers, Captain.
Perfect.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance. above. We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain. Do return in one piece, Captain.
They're probably actually in Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Knew it.
Hey, Ellie, you want to know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only, we'd have all these secret messages.
Bro, be so serious. Of course they're in Fallbrook.
You seen Arthur today?
This looks like the place. Ready to get my money or what?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and
No, not yet.
disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity. So, what kind of insurance? I remember that one.
Of course, no one remembers me for the Marauders after.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change... Oh, you mean... Well, hypothetically, and you'd theoretically... But you wouldn't actually do that if... Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise... I'll need the name of the new...
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusive. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
You really did it. Give these payouts... I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they... Sure. You did my job, so here's your... Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you. Yeah. I'm not trying to get all mushy or anything. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to... It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code.
God damn it.
Anyway.
Hey, there we go. Level 25. Perfect. So I did all of my... lockpick plus 10. Okay, so for armor, that's 53, that's 39, that's 63. Okay. That's 17, that's 84. Okay. All right.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Parallel and Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable. Well, fuck. No. So I need a warp drive to those planets. Didn't even change any graphical settings. You just want to break my fucking stream. Appreciate it. Deactivate, activate. Okay. Wait.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here.
It's been quite some time since I was in Stellar Bay. I'd forgot. We used that on our marketing materials, you know. Soon, there will be... We'll spread the truth to the township. If your enemy defends itself with slaves, then Byzantium, I suppose. He's chosen his path. Besides, to the rest of the colony. At any rate, I must thank you, Captain.
Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest? And that's what being a pirate's all about.
Why is OBS killing itself? What is going on? Hold up 1 second, chat. Is it BattleNet that's tweaking? It shouldn't be. I have nothing installed. Weird. Okay. Oh, Elijah's internet just went out. So is my internet about to go out? Okay. So we'll start the DLC.
I'm waiting to get paid.
Uh-oh.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when a ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal and external bleeding. I have required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your commands to my interpretation protocols. I've since registered you as the captain of the Unreliable. You're welcome to continue lying about your identity if you wish, but I know the truth. I am relieved to hear it, Captain. No, but I am programmed to put you at ease by saying so. If you mean, Was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can... May luck be with you. Of course, as I...
I was supposed to have gotten a radio message.
Would you like a reminder on what...
I think there's supposed to be... Why do I have the iron glass? Apparently the power is like going crazy. Did I miss all the cutscenes?
I avoid the fighting when I can. Hiring a replacement. So much for peace and business. Ask. Not. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous. And I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source. They are a curious lot. Some say Graham's. I would assume it stems. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet if MSI was the only corporation here. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done. Thus, then I have. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting, not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1. Once the execs had their concerns, but before the matter could... Luckily, there are... If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. That the chairman is politically motivated to keep Monarch from being re-rec, and that is all you will get. Yes, the one that crashed. What about? Not surprising. Replacement part. I take it you don't guess the captain would have quite pegged the price of disrepair being the cost of their lives, but a shame. The Iconoclasts? Yes, let's arm the radical cultists. Excuse me, what? I'm getting a headache behind my left temple.
Let me see if I can't fix it.
Or something else.
Hopefully I fixed it. What the fuck? The audio's fucking up? God damn it. Well, I think I might not be able to do the fucking DLC. Oh no, I'm getting the weird static. Yeah, game's tweaking. I think think I might have fucked up. I don't know how.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance. Welcome back, Captain. How? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to? Now playing a spacer's. It's not the best job. Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board. Two atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely positive." As you wish. What part of the com? Ah, yes. How can... Take care.
I don't know how, though. I wonder... One second. Let's hit one of these real quick. Oh, is it not? Oh. Oh, wow. Never mind. I sound like an old streamer I used to watch. Huh. Well, shit. I don't. It's not included on Game Pass. Weird. Well, I guess we're not playing the fucking DLC. Not that I don't enjoy the game thoroughly, I do, but I'm buying DLC. Unless there's like an overwhelming like desire for me to play the DLC as well. I didn't know that. Normally, I feel like it's normally included. I'm tripping. Well, shit. Let's go do the. Let's go to do the end game. It's funny because I'm pressing the buttons now. Send us. You find Thanos? I mean, I might.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. The interior can be chilly. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with... I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,000. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I...
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed. Your ship is not permitted to leave until only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Protocol. The sentencing of one crime does
Tartarus docking authority.
Transmission. How can I be of assistance?
Who do we want to bring with us for Endgame? I'm thinking we bring... Oh. I think we bring Felix and Max. Yeah. Guns blazing. Guns blazing.
Incoming! Down they go! Got him! This one's mine! Here we go! That's the last of them.
Call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Here we go!
God damn it. That fucking electric LMG. Oh my god, all the way back at the beginning?
Let's dance! Everyone all right?
No cheating over the guardrail.
Max, what are you thinking?
Technicians are scary.
Don't impart this, Captain. They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
No, they did not. Those have to be sneaky. That's our...
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back. Here we go! That's the last of them.
What was that? What was that? Better take a look.
You're back, Captain. You're the best there ever was.
Okay, like I said, it's the technicians we gotta worry about. This thing is nasty. Peeked him. Oh my fucking god. It's gonna swallow me all the way back at the fucking start. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, why did it quick save here? Not that bits really even matter right now anymore.
Wonder how long we'd last out on the surface.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain. Lead the way, boss. I got your back. Here we go! That's one down! Moving it! Feel like you've hurt! That's the last of them.
Okay, there we go. Wonder.
Mess with us! Nobody messes with you, boss! For this! Oh, that's the last of him!
I have 2 bits. Whisper gets rid of sway. the pit.
Let's dance! Got him, boss! Nice hit! Max down!
Perfect. Doing good work.
Get in there, troops! For Monarch! For Halcyon! Here we go!
No scoped him. Oh, our boys showed up.
Let's take him down! Yeah! Now that was fun! Be over quick.
Trying to join FaZe Clan. Close quarters. Throwing out the blammy whammy.
Oh, good. That was fun.
Man, he didn't have the goods. got the ironclads. Maybe they weren't a bad idea. Imagine you're just talking to your homie. All of a sudden, just fucking explodes.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
All right, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon. That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off. Psychopathic outlaws do. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest. Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest I fire them. Alas, as you are in the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death.
All right, let's see what's going on. Ah. Holy shit.
Fine hit, Captain! No!
Oh my god. God, I gotta get elusive here. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Bitch. Thank God I kept this gun around. It is way better. Gotta pick like a good perk. 10% rating boost on armor, I guess. And then Max gets an upgrade. Unless you revive yourself. I one-shotted the chairman?
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. Ah, all in a day's work for you,
Precisely.
huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
Earth is only an idea to us, but that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what will happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous... We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Hey.
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? You won't hear a word of disagreement from me. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the iconoclasts spread like wildfire, and Graham was able to bring many of the smaller Terra 2 townships into the fold. However, his zealous obsession with spreading the word blinded him to the needs of a growing organization, and the movement was unsustainable in scale. The iconoclast way seemed to work best, and ultimately petered out on Monarch. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. It was said that the first corpse that fed her garden belonged to Reed Thompson. Junlei Tennyson fought to protect the Groundbreakers' independence. While the board's influence faded, mechanical difficulties forced her to rely on parts that only corporations could provide. The cost was high, and time would tell if Junlei could balance the work with her aspirations for a better future. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was
I feel like we got like one of the worst
he was
endings
there to help.
so far.
Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless, unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the
Okay, Max had a happy ending.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of
Should have
ragtag
yeeted a wall.
survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Though Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Damn. Bullshit. I mean, all in all, I'd say game solid. Solid, like 8 out of 10. Very fun. Very good. I was impressed. Not that I didn't think Obsidian would make a good one, because they make bangers consistently. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. I will say, we found this out with Avowed. I'm not the biggest fan of the RPGs that like end and then you can't, like, obviously you get the voiceover that talks about like, oh, this happened and this happened and this happened. But like, it's unfortunate that there's not a way to kind of explore the world, or in this case the little galaxy, and get a feel for what you did, you know, and the lasting impact on society as a whole. Yeah, I'm not paying for the DLCs. I'm sure the DLCs are great. I've heard that they're great, but I'm not paying $30. I guess I could buy the season pass, but I'm not going to. Hell yeah. Took me 14 hours, which is fair. I really didn't do a lot of side quests. Probably should have. Great game though. The story is fantastic. Side quests weren't too terrible. The reason I don't do a lot of side quests, at least on streams, because I don't want to like bog down streams. I don't want streams to feel like I'm artificially inflating the runtime. On that notion though, what we should do is go to YouTube. Let's watch. Whoa. Let's watch the trailer for the second one that comes out this year. Should probably reactivate it. Okay. I know.
From the studio that brought you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2. And Fallout 3, Part 2. New Vegas. Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action. More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Baby, 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 you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm getting copyright claimed already. Oh, like throwable grenades?
future. Try not to break it again. The Outer Worlds 2.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
I mean, having played the first one, I love and hate that my new vlog has 26 views already. It's like probably a 1 of 10. I'm sure the comments are very confused. That's excellent. When does it come out? Outer Worlds 2 release date 2025. Super. I'm assuming that it's probably gonna be similar to or it's in the same predicament that a lot of end of the year releases are in, because the other one came out in October, so I'm assuming October-ish. But they're in the same position that a lot of releases are, and that Grand Theft Auto 5 has the end of the year in a fucking chokehold, because until Rockstar makes that announcement, I'm willing to bet that as soon as Rockstar makes that announcement as to when GTA 6 is coming out, your like release dates we're just gonna get overwhelmed with the release dates of companies. Like, I think companies are what they're gonna do is they're gonna drop their games before it. I think if it was me, I would drop my game before GTA 6. So you can get it off. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, though, Outer Worlds 2, I give it an 8 out of 10. Jesus, it never coming out? I mean, it's possible. And Adam Fall comes out. When is the release date? March 2025. That's not helpful at all. March. Huh? Oh, March 27th. So a week from today. A week from today, Adam Fall comes out. So I'm very excited for that. We'll have to see what happens there. Alternate history 1960s, where the wind scale nuclear disaster turns into much north of England to a radioactive quarantine zone. So we'll see. Anyway, chat, that is going to do it for me this evening. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you like the stream, be sure to leave a like on the stream. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it greatly. I'll say it one more time. Consider subscribing. I appreciate it greatly. Also, if you haven't watched the vlog that I dropped midstream, be sure to give that a watch. And the shorts, I don't know, or don't. You're all sentient humans and can do as you please. Anyway, though, we'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow. I think the plan for tomorrow, I'm leaning Borderlands. So we'll see. Good chance we do Borderlands, but also it could be something new and exciting. I don't know. But in the meantime, or until then, we'll see you whenever the hell we see you. I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Have a good rest of your night, and holy shit, we're at 30 viewers. That's fucking insane. Oh, bye-bye.